Hello everybody, I'm Nate and welcome to the channel. It has been a minute since I've made some YouTube content, so hopefully this will make it up to y'all. I've been getting lots of love on my old Begleri videos lately, and so I thought I'd put out a little tutorial. It's a little mini one that's pulling in some of the elements that I've taught on this channel. So if you've not seen some of those, I'll have a link here in the description where you can see all the different tutorials. So it's a variety of different elements that have been brought together into this combo. I'm calling this one a stop and go combo. And that is a name that you get from Yo-Yo. That's a classic, since we're actually in fixed axle February, that's a classic fixed axle kind of trick. Yeah, and it's a classic trick. That's exactly what it sounds like. It stops and then it goes again. And so that's kind of what we're doing here a little bit. There's a little element in there where I feel like you could pause and then you can kind of bring the momentum back up again. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the whole trick and then I'll break it down for you. And yeah, hopefully it'll be helpful. Okay, here we go. Some of that might have been a little out of frame here. I'm kind of working indoors here today because, well, we had a bit of a snowstorm last night and I don't really want to freeze my fingers off. But here's the elements. I'll go ahead and break it down for you and hopefully this will help you. First thing we're going to do is a bead roll. All right, so it's going to start in high grip and it's going to end in low grip. And we're going to do that. All right, so from there, we're going to go ahead and do a mic drop sort of motion. All right, so we're going to roll down, and as we do that, we're going to do a wrap here towards ourselves, and then we're going to lift, just like we would do with a normal mic drop. So we're going to push forward, and that's going to allow the beads to release forward, and that's going to end up in the mid grip here in the end. Just like that. And if you do it right, you're gonna have a little bit of, you're gonna catch some air there, okay? That's kind of the idea here. So, mic drops are a little risky, so if you've not learned a basic mic drop, you might wanna, learn that first and kind of learn sort of the momentum and the dexterity and all that goes into that, because there is a little bit of, it's not just kind of pushing forward with both fingers. You have to kind of push forward with the top digit usually, right? So again, it's going to be rolling down and then we're going to end up in mid grip here. From mid grip here, then we're going to roll out this way over all of our fingers. We're going to try to find the midpoint here. So we're going to be in top grip here with a index finger and thumb pinch. You want to try to find a midpoint here because you're going to then do this sort of lock, right? That's the idea here. So if it's not even, it's going to be a little off, right? So you want to make sure that you find a point that's kind of even like that. So if that was a little bit off, right? You want to make sure that you find the kind of center point of the chord. Otherwise you're going to get that, okay? All right, so here, all right, and you can kind of just like let go as you swing this up. That might be helpful to kind of let go of that mid bead as you do that, right? So just like that as I drop that. So now you can find that midpoint a little easier. You're going to roll back like this with your whole hand, right? They're going to kind of move towards you, right? And then we're going to pinch into here, okay? All right. And so it's similar to like that, the spring, kind of thing, right? So from here, you're going to release and you're going to roll back out, right? And then you're going to go into a spring, okay? Just like that. So instead of rolling back into a spring like that, you're actually going to keep it in fakie. So you're going to pinch this way. And this is what's going to get you into the cheddar finish. It is helpful to kind of turn your hand a little bit more in towards yourself. What you're going to do here is you're going to like let that pop up like that, right? So that it's nice and flat. And if you have your hand kind of tilted back a little bit more towards your body, it's going to be helping in that. It's going to aid in that. All right. And then you're going to catch it. All right, and yeah, feel free to get some air there, right? Yeah, same kind of thing as you did with the mic drop, right? All right, I hope you enjoyed that trick, stop and go, the Begleri version of that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned that. If you like an element from that, feel free to make this combo your own. add your own flair to it, add your own style to it, take elements from it that you like, and what have you. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe and all of that other stuff you're supposed to do on the old YouTubes. Until the next one, later.